Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey if anybody is new. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and for watching. I do live Instagram Get Ready With Me's on Sunday mornings at 9:30 GMT. I'll pop my handle for you here and let's get into this week's video. I will put a timestamp in this video so you know when the makeup actually starts, because this is one long ass intro. So you will hear Amanda sporadically in the background because this is my second time filming this video. It is Saturday afternoon, it's 3:30, and I went to edit the video that I filmed yesterday this morning, and I have now realised that my mic is broken. I bought a new battery, put the new battery in, tried filming again, that didn't work. I didn't set up, but I just tested it and it didn't work. And then I took the mic out and then I realised, oh, my mic is the actual issue, not my camera, which is a better issue to have. So for today's video, I'm using the mic that comes with the camera. The quality may not be that good, but I really did not want to be defeated by tech again. So yeah, I'm in the same jumper that I wore yesterday because I felt like this is going to give me some grounding, but I am not doing the same makeup because it would be so fake. Some guys have suggested on my Instagram that I use it as an IGTV. I will see if I can figure out how to do that because it was a really beautiful makeup look in the end and I went through so much effort to get that look to work. So I feel like it would be wasted if I don't post it, so I will sort that out. Let's get into this week's tutorial. So I have decided that, well, I want to do an autumn makeup, right? But I don't want to go ham. I don't want it to be like full on gothic, really dark. I just want it to be kind of autumnal, but not like all the way there yet. Yesterday I did this really beautiful berry kind of look that I had to rescue because this shadow from Natasha Denona just didn't behave how I thought it would. And today I'm picking something completely different because I don't want to recreate that. Like I can't fake that response to the shadow. If you had seen it, it was really funny. But I'm just going to start again. So I'm taking my NARS, my good old favourite NARS Sheer Glow in Marquise's, which is medium dark number 5. And I am just going to polish this all over my face. I'm using a Real Technique setting brush. I think this is like my favourite. Yes, bug.
I don't want to wear this.
You have to, darling. So because I can't have your videos playing in the background when I'm doing my video. Remember what Mummy said? You have to wear your headphones when you're watching your videos. Yeah? When I finish, you can take it off, okay? Good boy. Yeah, sorry. So, I was saying, this is my favourite multi-use brush. So you can use it for lots of different things. I love this foundation. I never get over how good it makes my skin look and how realistic it looks. It's just, yeah, I love it. And I'm actually just using my brush like this in the foundation and just picking up a bit there. I find that I can be a bit heavy-handed sometimes and I end up taking out too much foundation that I don't actually use. So dipping my brush. Let's turn off my phone. So on my Instagram I posted about like how YouTube is just really not working for me at the moment. Like I'm finding it very difficult to do because there's always something. Like my work schedule has been really crazy the last couple of weeks, and then like I still have to be somebody's mum and do all the other things that I do, and YouTube has just been, yeah, not on the top of my list of things to do. And I'm just feeling like, why is it so difficult? It never used to be this hard, you know? But recently it's been quite difficult. But I'm just going to keep going. I know people are going to tell me like, take time for yourself and blah, and I get that, and thank you so much. I know that comes from a really good place, but I feel like this is like a challenge, and I'm not going to be beaten. I'm not going to be beaten, and I'm not going to quit. Because the desire to quit YouTube is like daily, you know, it's so, yes, there all the time. But I'm just like, no, I don't want to quit. I like doing these videos.
I'm not happy.
What's the matter, Buggy?
It's gone off.
It's gone off. Okay, hold on. So yes, it's proven tricky. And I haven't done a video with Amanda around for ages. It's kind of nice, but there will be interruptions today. So anyway, I'm just blending my concealer, and I like to stipple my concealer more than swiping because you get more coverage and better placement that way, I think. I like to blend the edges, but like in the areas where I need the most coverage, I just stipple. It's just beautiful. It's a really, really, really stunning product. Okay, then I am going to take my, what brush do I use? Oh, let's use this one. This is a Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm taking my Maybelline Lasting Drama gel liner in number 2 this time. I usually use number 1. Well, I always use number 1 as my liner, but I really like this colour as a shadow base. So I'm going to take that on this little brush and just work this on my lid. Then I'm taking a clean brush. This is a Bold Metals Real Techniques again, in the number 200, and I'm just blending my edges away. And I'm taking this all the way up to my crease. I actually cheat a lot when I do my makeup, and I don't take my shadows all the way up to my socket line because my socket line is really quite high up. But with today's look, I think it's going to be fine, so you can do that. I'm taking my Kitco Detailing Smudge Brush, which is a 1.13, and I'm going back into that same shadow, and I'm going to run that underneath my lash line. And I'm just doing this to create a little bit of depth. I may put something darker in later, I may not, but I want something underneath. And then I'm going to go back to the really big brush that I was using before, which may feel a little bit weird, but I'm going to use that to blend it down. I feel like sometimes when you use bigger brushes, you get a much more softer, like blown out look. It doesn't look as pinched. Sometimes I want it to look pinched, but today is not a pinchy kind of day. So Amanda's actually sitting there with his tablet, and he doesn't actually use that tablet. We bought it when we were going on holiday because a 3-year-old on the train a 3-year-old on the plane without tech is a really big risk, and actually it was so useful for us. But then since we've come back from holiday, it's been in my wardrobe and he hasn't used it, and I was like, oh, I need something to kind of entertain him today whilst I'm doing this, and so I brought it back out. And he's literally living his best life because he's not allowed to have his tablet when we are home. I guess everything has its time and place, right? Okay, so that's the first colour down. And then I am revisiting my Jackie Aina X Anastasia Beverly Hills palette again. Just because there's so many things I haven't done with this palette yet, and I was just like, I want to use it more than just, maybe I've used it twice on my channel, but I don't know how many times I've used it, but sometimes you can feel like people are bored of seeing the same thing, but I wouldn't use a palette like this twice and never touch it again. It's just so unrealistic. So it's back, and this is the colour Dwellers, which is a really beautiful, like olivey green, goldy situation. Yeah, so pretty. Like, why would you only use this twice? Sometimes I wish I was the kind of person that wore makeup every day. I'd have a lot of fun, but I'm not. Most of the time when people see me, I don't know why, but for some reason every time I go to Westfield, I always bump into someone who watches my channel. And I would say like 9 times out of 10, I have zero makeup on. I wear makeup when I'm filming because it makes me feel alive. Because waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work is something I'll never get used to. So the makeup is kind of like a trick. It makes you believe that it's not as early as you think it is. Yeah, this is stunning. This is such a beautiful palette.
Mama, can I have my small date?
You want dates? Okay, let me get you one. Pause. What am I doing next? Let's put a little bit of a creasy, contoury kind of colour in. There's a colour in here called Credit, which is very much like Embark. It's a really warm, reddy brown. here, but I don't want to use that.
Mama?
I want... Yes, Buggy.
I want 2.
No, 1 date is enough. I gave you 2 pieces already. Yeah, all gone. Where are they? In your tummy? Yeah.
So first, I need some water. Mama?
Yes, Bug.
My water cup is finished.
Where is your water cup? Okay, let me get you some water. 1 second.
Water.
I'm kind of loving this situation with him because that's what my life is like, more than doing this. It is things like, can I have a small date? No.
Mama?
Yes, Bug.
I don't want ABC.
You don't want You don't want ABC. What do you want now? What would you like now?
Not Blaze.
Not Blaze. Okay, pause again. I can't actually even remember what I was saying. I think I was talking about the colours of this shadow, and that, yes, I was saying I didn't want to use Credit, which comes in there, which is really red. I didn't really want something red. Too warm. Not as warm as that anyway. So I'm going to take this colour here from my NARS Skin Deep palette again. And let's just, yeah, pop that on the side here. Maybe I should zoom in. Yeah, you can see a bit more detail there. I always do this. I start a makeup and I'm like, no, I'm not going to put any brow highlight on. And then I start doing the makeup and I'm like, oh, I should have put brow highlight on. So I'm probably going to have to go and redo this whole section again. Which is fine. And now it's starting to irk me a little bit that I don't have my brows on. So I'm going to take my NARS Brow Perfector pencil in the colour Lava and just brush them up. And then firstly, let's sort out Strugglina. Is this even recording? Okay, it is. Because I'm not, if this was a fail, I was not doing this again today. I'm not spending all of my free time editing YouTube videos. Man, it was so disheartening to get that far. To go through everything that I went through yesterday and then it was, yeah. It was a fail. Anyway. Everything there's a reason, right? Everything there's a reason. This is nice. Okay. Do I put some? I think I am going to put some highlight on a little bit. I'm just working from my cap. Again, from my foundation. I find that the texture of the dried foundation, it probably sounds a bit gross, but it's actually really nice for like doing highlight and stuff because it doesn't spread. It's not so watery. It kind of holds its position a bit more. So you can just do a gentle highlight like this. Okay, and then what are we doing next? Oh, I'm going to try this colour back in Jackie's palette called Trust Issues, yeah. It's a white, I'll show you it. It's a white that kind of runs a little bit gold and green. Are you going to focus? Yeah. You can't see it in there, but you'll see it when it goes on. I'm going to use that as a little highlight. Just here. Then I have this little pencil from NARS and it is called Altiplano. It's a gold kohl liner and I'm going to use that just in here. Yeah, that's pretty. And then I'm going to take the same shadow, Doors, and just stamp that over the top. Let's take some more kohl pencil. I'm going to take my Pat McGrath Extreme Black kohl pencil. I'm going to run this in my waterline. Yeah, for me personally, there is like some sort of wizardry about putting a black kohl pencil in my waterline. My waterline is naturally quite dark. It's a dark brown. But I just feel like my eyes come alive when I put black kohl pencil in there. It's really weird. Probably sounds really weird, but I know what I mean. Some of you know what I mean. And then I'm going to take a tiny pencil brush here. And I like to sometimes just work the edge of my kohl pencil. Ooh. I like it. Now I'm going to move on to my mascara. This is my Climax mascara from NARS again. I'm going to use my Candlelight Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops. Just to add what?
Yeah.
To add a tiny bit of glow and just buff this in here. Oh, I really like this.
Mama?
Yes, Bug. You just calling me for calling's sake?
Mama's sake?
You just calling me for calling's sake? Hmm?
The body was... I can't hear it.
Oh, you need to put your headphones back on, that's why.
Huh?
Pardon?
Pardon?
You need to put your headphones back on.
The headphones back on?
Yes. So for lips, I am using Bite Beauty Liquified lip in the colour Yucca. The writing is so small on these things. I have a feeling already that may have been too much product, but we'll see what happens.
Mama?
Yes, Bug.
Look!
What's the matter?
I want to put my head back on my ears.
Okay, you try again then. Same brush, Real Technique setting brush, and just buffing this in.
I did it!
You did it? Good job. That's the blush on that side. Really, really pretty. That was a good move. I might be using this more often as a blush because it has a sheen in it as well. And also there's a little bit of like the leftovers from the highlight still in the brush. I love this colour. It's really, really autumnal, isn't it? It's like roasted pumpkin. Beautiful, warm, reddy brown. And it smells amazing as well, which is always a bonus. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now onto lips, and I'm feeling like I might use, yeah, okay. I'm gonna use Costa Rica kohl pencil as my liner because we all know that I love this. And I like to line my lips like quite heavily, almost as if it's a lipstick. I feel like it always looks nicer that way. And then I'm going to take that same colour from Bite Beauty, which is Yucca. And pop that in the middle. And then I have this other gloss from there called French Press, which smells of coffee. And I'm not really I love coffee. I don't like things that smell like coffee. Like I don't like coffee scented biscuits and cake. And do you know, who remembers Revels? Those chocolates where every once in a while you get one that tastes like coffee. I can't stand. So I'm doing this just for the look, not for the fragrance. I don't like the smell of coffee in stuff. I think that is going to work really nice here and here. I ended up putting it over everything, but because I had that kind of burnt orangey colour underneath before, it's a little bit brighter here. That's what I want, just a little highlight there. Press and roll. I'm just going to take a mirror and make sure that my lips are yes, they are. And now, the final thing is to set. Gosh, I did not expect to be smiling today with all that's happened with these videos. But look at this. How gorgeous is this? It's like autumn, but not all the way there yet. I was saying this in my last video, and I can repeat this because this is true. I really love summery looking skin. And I think that's how I preserve my sanity in winter, is by cheating and always having summer skin. Like, you will never see me fully matte no matter what time of year it is. And I kind of like that these are like autumnal tones, but they're not super dark. So yeah, that was my mineralized skin finish powder from MAC in the colour dark. Yes, Bug.
It's came off again.
That's because you're not sitting still.
Huh?
If you keep fidgeting, it's going to keep coming off. You have to sit still. Do like this, Bug. Take it on the side.
Fix it for me, Mama.
Fix it for you, Mama. Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. Laura Mercier medium deep translucent powder. Not over my blush. I like to keep the sheen. See? When you turn, it captures, yeah, it captures the light there more than anywhere else. I really like this, how this turned out. So guys, there you have it. This is this week's final makeup look. Whew, this was like stressful to get this tutorial together. Yeah. It really has tested my patience, YouTube, these last couple of weeks, because there's always been something that is like, I don't know why it's become so difficult for me to do something that I actually really enjoy doing. Part of the reason is that I've been really super busy at work, but it's just like, I like doing my YouTube. I don't want to stop. And so when you, yesterday, that video, oh my gosh, there's a shadow in that Natasha Denona mini Lila palette that just blends like awful. It's horrible. When you blend it, it gets darker and darker and darker. So if you want to have like one colour on your lid and just blow it out, you cannot with this one particular shadow. So I went through all of that and then found a way to fix it. And the makeup was really pretty in the end. And then the audio was like pants because my mic had died and I didn't realise. And so I went and bought a new battery and tried the battery, it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, let's just say it was tough to make this happen. I'm happy that I haven't quit. Like, I just have this real thing at the moment about not quitting things. It's so easy to quit. And I just don't want to be that person anymore that quits when things get hard. Like, life is hard. Are you going to quit life? You just have to keep going. So I persevered, I pushed through, and I think I came up with something really pretty. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe. Please share, hit the notification bell, tell everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.